When you're bringing home a puppy, I always recommend a playpen for your puppy because this is a safe place for your pup to just be him or herself. You don't need to worry about safety. They have their bed, they have their water, they have some toys, and it's just a phenomenal tool. And we use the playpen at least until 2 years old. A couple key things about a playpen, especially for a Newfie Poo. Number one, they're big dogs. So get the tall pens. So these are quite tall. There's 2-foot ones, and then I don't know how high these are. They're a little bit taller than my countertop, and they're not going to be able to climb them. If you get shorter ones, get ones that only have vertical bars so they can't climb it and scale out. That won't last until they're 2 because they become pretty good jumpers, but it will last quite a while longer than this type in the 2-foot option. The second thing that's really important is go to Lowe's or Home Depot or some home store and buy either a remnant or the cheapest linoleum flooring that you can find, because it saves your floor. Even though they're litter box trained and working on house training, accidents are going to happen, and this is going to save you headache and save your floor. So thankfully this style I actually liked, and it was the cheapest at the time that I bought it. And buy whatever size makes sense for your playpen area. This way you can do it on carpet, on tile, on linoleum, on laminate, whatever type of flooring you have, it's going to save it. You do not have to have the litter box in there, but do have a litter box if you're going to be spending days at work. This will help your puppy continue their house training good habits. Use alfalfa pellets so that it smells like grass. They don't need a lot. This alfalfa pan that I have here is a rabbit litter pan from Tractor Supply. And then I have a waterproof pee pad, washable, underneath. And I would just give that a good wash and then fold it and put it back under. They do sell them in smaller sizes as well, but I like the long size, folded in half, and it works really well. As far as food and water, I don't keep the food in here all of the time. They get fed 3 times a day, and I just use whatever bowl I have handy. You probably bought a very pretty and special bowl for your puppy, and that's awesome. For watering, there are bowls that hang on these bars, which are really nice. If you use a bowl that sits on the ground, use a heavy ceramic bowl that's not easily tipped over. I personally like the chicken waterers for the puppy stage, but as they get older, you might find pig waterers to be a little bit better to fit their larger growing head. Just so I like the waterers because then they can't spill them, step in them, play in them, and it's enough water to last them several days before I need to refill it. They always like a cuddly bed. I do not put their bed in their crate. I put it in their playpen, and then I always have some toys in with them. So this is the area, and you can change out the toys to keep it interesting so that when you go to the store, you're going to be away half a day, you're going to go to work, you need to do chores around the house, but you don't want them in the crate. This gives them a really safe spot to play.